You see my face, right? This beautiful specimen of a husband of mine wants locks again. Yeah. Anyway.
And being a great wife that she is, she's gonna do it. I appreciate her so much. Yeah, it was random out the blue, but so was when I got them cut. It seemed very random and out the blue. So
I was very happy you cut them.
Yeah.
You needed to cut them.
I needed to. Yeah.
So
they was probably like 20 inches long, way down my back. They was past the point of return. I stopped caring. She stopped caring, and it showed.
But I still don't care. So why are we doing it? Like, if I'm being
honest. I wasn't even asking you no more at that point. I stopped even asking.
No, I care, but I was enjoying doing the plaits and the braids and the twists and stuff on his hair. His hair was flourishing. His scalp, we was able to get to his scalp in a good way. He has nice hair. If you go look at the video where I cut his locks and where I started doing some styles, you'll see his hair has significantly grown. So,
it grows fast. Yeah.
It grows so super fast. Like, it's just not even funny. So, anyway. So I got this rat tail comb. Oh, hold on. Alright. So, I got this rat tail comb that has a little part thing on it. So, hopefully that'll help. I have a bunch of assorted clips to section off his hair. I have a crochet hook, and I have this whole kit for locks, right? And yeah, so we're gonna see what we come up with. We're gonna see. I'm gonna let y'all see a couple, and then I'll show some progress and all that stuff like that.
But y'all gotta realize she is a loctician without her really even knowing that. She's been doing locks for years.
Yeah.
But she only do my hair though. So.
Yeah. I mean.
Don't make them super thin, please.
I won't. He want to hype me up now. But really, the style we were supposed to be doing is
I'm
what
not even hyping you up. You want to put it on video. So, I'm trying to engage in the video.
No, I appreciate you engaging in the video, but I'm just saying. Anyway.
I always hype you up. What you mean I want to hype you up now?
Nah, the reason why, well, you didn't let me finish what I was saying. The reason why I said that is because, for the simple fact, the hairstyle we were supposed to be doing today
was something similar to locks.
No.
But in braids.
It's little plaits. That's what we were doing. Actually, it was going to be the large plaits. And I can get that style done in 1 hour. And now, ain't no telling how long it's going to take me to do these. See what I'm saying? I'm not complaining. I don't mind doing it. It sounds like I'm complaining. Maybe I am, but I didn't really have time to process what you know what I'm saying, the change of the style. And it's not like it's just going to be super simple and we just going to be done in an hour. I got to take time to make sure everything is nice and parts are straight, because we didn't do that the first time. I'm not going to
So how we do it before?
I didn't really part anything. I just grabbed hair and just went on. It was more like a free lock type of situation. And and I just literally twisted his hair and did like a palm roll type of situation. We wasn't recording back then, so I wouldn't be able to show you what I did because we not really trying to do the same thing. But I guess my mind wasn't prepared for this today. That's all I'm saying. I'm not gonna keep harping on it. I'm gonna just do what I do. But I guess my other part about it is I hope I do a good job, because we don't want his locks ending up like they were before. They were nice locks, but it just it got bad. Yeah. It got bad,
And then we was using
different types of
different hair products.
Butters,
we didn't even know what to use at first.
Yeah. So now we just use rose water, and we'll switch up between castor oil. This is the castor oil we have. It might not even be the lavender. This might just be a mixture of castor oils. But and I got rose water and regular water in this spray bottle, which is why it's discolored. But we'll just use rose water, and we'll alternate between castor oil and vitamin E oil, because those oils really help with his scalp.
Yeah.
So even though his hair is soaked because he just got out the shower washing his hair, I'm gonna spray it with so that some of the rose water can get on there. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna figure out the parting situation. I'm gonna put some oil. I don't know, good amount of oil on my hands, and just get it through the hair. And I have an applicator bottle that I can use to just get directly on his scalp. I can always do that while I go, or as I go, or later on. But I need to really figure out the game plan on how we're going to do his hair. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I could go in here and just like make sure I part this down the middle and just kind of do like sections.
Mm-hmm.
So I section off the top and the bottom, and this is not the exact bottom. This is like, when I section his hair, because of the amount of hair he has, I section it in like 3 sections. So you'll have like, maybe just a little bit more. And it'll be this amount of hair in each section, if not more, towards the middle. So I have to really think about what I'm doing. So this part right here, he doesn't want them too small. So this could probably get me maybe 4, 5 locks, maybe even, we'll see. It's a whole section. So
I agree.
So you want them that big. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna figure something out and I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, guys, so we got 2 locks.
Look at that. Do y'all see this?
So I'm gonna show y'all what I did. Alright, so we got 2. It's a little bit more time consuming, but
it's worth it though, because it's gonna last longer.
Yeah. In
the long run, because if you just palm roll it, then it's gonna get frizzy and start unraveling, especially when I wash it again.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna split these. Now I'm not really trying to get the boxes exactly straight with one another. You kind of really want to do what they call a break lay pattern.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be exactly straight. With this one, you want to be a little over, so that way that you don't just get a whole bunch of scalp look. Looking when your whole style is complete, you want to do just a little off center, a little bit. So I'm gonna come back to this one.
I guess this set, she's really like taking her time, and I really want to get enough hair within each block.
Yeah.
Because last time, she did a good job, but we didn't know what we was doing.
I had no clue what I was
doing. Like we said, she was just pulling them, and over time, if you're not setting a good foundation, then over time, as they continue to get longer and longer and longer, like the lock will start getting thin because you realize you ain't put enough hair in this one, or the one next to it got too much hair, or you just didn't, you know what I mean? So yeah, you're setting a good foundation. So yeah,
I'm really just, you really don't need the comb to do this, but I'm just doing it this way because it's easy, and then I can kind of like comb the hair into the twist like that. You can see what I'm doing. It's kind of like combing it down. So you got, and we're doing it, we're making sure it goes clockwise. And then, so once I get it twisted up here, then what I do is I come in and I take this, is a 0.5 millimeter crochet or interlock, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it's called, whatever. But I got this kit off of Amazon. I've had it for years, so I'm just gonna go in, and basically what you're doing is you're like just doing the hair like this to basically form an instant lock, and you're just gonna do that as you twist. right? You're not gonna just do it down the shaft of the hair, and I'm twisting while I'm doing it, and then you do it down the shaft of the hair, and then there's another step that I'm actually 2 more steps, but so I'm gonna just do that for a minute, and it takes a little while. And the reason why you want to do it down the shaft, because you want to make sure that the lock is pretty even, you know, down the shaft. You don't want one lump here and one hollow part here, you know. So, and then his roots is not going to be super tight when we first do this, because it's just not. Once we do a retwist, then
it's gonna make sense.
It'll make more sense. But for now, you just need to let the hair get used to being back locked again. I think the hair remembers. I know that sounds silly, but I think hair has muscle memory. So when his hair starts growing, I wonder. The reason why I say that is because, like, say you was flat ironing your hair and you part it on one side, your hair is going to be trained. You can train your hair to do that. You know what I'm saying?
Same way if you got how dudes brush their hair to get waves.
Yep.
Train their hair to be brushed a certain way to create that pattern.
So it's basically, I feel like, you know, when his hair had already been locked before, he knows the process now. Because I think at first it was like there were some parts that was like budding when we first started. He's like, oh my God, what's happening to my hair? But I'm like, you got to understand, you shed hair every day. So, you know, that shed hair has got to go somewhere, and it's going to form in the lock. And it's not just going to be one symmetrical lock yet. You see what I'm doing? I mean, I'm doing it that way. You can just stick it straight in. And let me show you, because it actually has like these tiny hooks on it. So really it's tearing the hair, and you pulling it inside is pretty much what it's doing. So you see how it's staying like that? It's not unraveling. So that's what you want, pretty much, to get it to a point where it won't unravel. It won't come loose. You know what I'm saying? And you pretty much end up with a instant lock. Now, what I'm gonna do, and I've been taking it down to the end, you know, just a little bit. Now, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go to this hook right here. I got a couple of these. I think they're the same size. Yeah, they're the same size. So I have a couple of these, and these are like the interlock things. And so what I'm gonna do is make sure I twist, really mainly the end of the hair, but I'm gonna twist the hair so I can feed it into here. So I'm gonna get it in here. Now, I already did this one time. On when I first started these, I did it one time, and then I started doing like little hook thing or whatever, and then I twisted it. And the way I did it first is I ended up going underneath, because I want to end with me going down. I know that seems strange, but that's the way I'm thinking it'll work. So now that I got the hair in here, take it and you go underneath and you're pulling it through, right? Like that. So now you got it to where it's a loop. So then I'm gonna twist that, and then I'm gonna go back to this, okay, and proceed to use this up there as well. Basically trying to pull, because you don't want, if I don't do it, it's just gonna be, it's gonna look like it's too separated. You know what I'm saying? And eventually it'll get better.
Yeah.
I hope you guys understand what I mean. It seemed like it's complicated, but it took me a little minute to figure out what I should do. And this is what I came up with. So I'm quite sure there's probably other ways, or maybe even a better way to do it. But this is what I know how to do. So just going to keep doing that. Basically doing what I did before. Not so much worried about the shaft of the hair too much right now, since I already did it. It should be okay. I'm just trying to get this part situated. So you see how it's like, looks like one now. So I'm gonna keep going, and just gonna keep going for a little bit up in here.
was like, so those the instant locks?
Right. So now that I've done that, so now I'm going to take this, twist it again. Remember, going clockwise. I think I said counterclockwise, but it's actually clockwise.
What's that thing called? A hook, crochet hook?
Yeah. So now I'm going to go back to this. And put the hair in here. Okay, so now I'm actually going to turn your head this way just a little bit. I'm going to twist it, and I'm going to find a part where they both joint, and I'm going to pull it through the top. Okay, now that's not going anywhere. You see that? So now he has 3 locks. Now what I can do, if I want this little part right here, I can twist it. Now that I have it locked there, and just kind of, you know, make sure it's not like unraveling in certain spots. But these are instant locks that haven't really budded yet. So
oh, that was from USA Today.
So they'll get better and better. They'll get better and better. Okay. So all right, you guys. I was gonna do 2, but I think you get the point. So I'll come back when we got some more progress. Okay. All right. Okay, you guys. So it's been about an hour or so, and this is how many I got so far. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 11 locks done. So, what has been helping? Obviously, I told you guys I've been using this tool, and I'm tired, so excuse my voice. But this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So I switched to the 3, and it's been helping me get it done a little faster. The 2 works really well, and the 1 works well too. And then of course, I've been interlocking it just twice. So I would take, I guess, let me just show you. Instead of me just keep telling you. So I'll be right back when I have another piece of hair ready.
She's the greatest of all time.
Oh Lord. Okay, so I'm back where I got a section that I can do one. So I'm gonna do one again so y'all can see. So what I've been doing is just taking the hair and just putting doing a twist, just like twice. Then pretty much just get the comb and just kind of like comb down the shaft of the hair, but just twist it, really. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, y'all.
She got her methods. Think about her. She has a method to stuff, and sometimes it be unorthodox, but she make it work for her.
Yeah.
Because at one point, like my first locks, she would like dry it with each lock, like.
Yep.
And I was like, man, that's annoying. Like it would annoy me, but it's her. That's how my hair will look great.
Yeah, that was my method. So okay, so now we at a little curly cue, right? So make sure I twist it, and then I just take the little 3 prong thing, and I just go in there and kind of hold it in between my fingers. I like the hooks up actually, and then just kind of go back and forth for a little bit, and I do this down the shaft of the hair.
Just make sure it don't go back and forth in my ear.
My hand's right here. See?
Oh, yeah. Man.
My hand's right here, so it's okay. All right, so now, and you twist it, and it's not gonna look like it did anything, but it does. It actually really does something, because that's all of these are done. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so then I just keep doing that down the shaft of the hair and keep it going. And then we talk about stuff to,
so she don't fall asleep.
Kill the time. Yep. Nah, it's actually been cool. I ain't gonna trip. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it done tonight. I'm hoping so.
Yeah.
That would be great because we supposed to leave out tomorrow, so it'd be nice if
You think you can do this during your shift a couple times?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Sir. No. So anyway, y'all get the point. So when I get to my next step, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm at the next step. So I got it, down the shaft as good as I'm gonna get it. That's that. So then I showed y'all this on the first one, but so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna twist this part so I can get this on here, right? So I'm gonna get this in here. Okay, I'm gonna have you turn this way a little bit. So I'm gonna twist this, and then I'm gonna go underneath. And I'm trying to go, like, if you see, I'm trying to go, like, with it twisted. I'm going to go underneath to where it covers a larger surface. And so then I'm going to pull it through and take this off. And really, for real, I could stop there, right? I could actually really just stop there. And, but this part that's, like, bulging a little bit, I kind of want to do a little bit more to that. So yeah, I'm gonna work on that and then I'll show you. So I don't know if you can see, but I got a little bit more. So anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. Anyway, I'm going to put it back through here a second time. And last time I went underneath. This time I'm gonna go through the top. Okay. So, and I'm gonna go through this. It's gonna go through a different spot than the loop that I created before. Make sure I don't go through the other lock. All right, so I'm gonna bring that on through.
Snatch it through there, huh?
And there's that. So there's that. So we're not worried about the puffy roots right now. It'll be fine because once his hair needs washing, he'll wash it, and it'll just keep getting better and better eventually.
Yeah.
So I think that's it for now. I'll come back, finish this video when we got it all complete. All right. So deuces. You guys. 6 hours later, same night, same day. He has a head full of locks now, yet again. So, yeah. I'll insert some pics, but finished result, babe, what do you think?
Great job. Greatly appreciated.
You like them? You can see the side profile, y'all.
So, I ain't had a chance to really look at them yet, so.
Yeah, but so far he's seen, progress. So now he will enter into, this is pre-budding stage, and this has pretty much helped the budding stage. Budding is basically when the hair is shed, starts collecting into the individual locks, and it'll start looking more like bumps and have like curls in it because of the texture of his hair. That's how it works for his hair, which we learned. But yeah, he has locks now. The roots are not completely tight, and that's fine because over time, as new growth comes in, I'll continue with the interlock method. And then if I have to palm roll the shaft of the lock, I will. But I probably won't have to really do much to the shaft, more or less just the root. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to bed. Peace. Hey y'all. So today is November the 17th. I don't remember what date we went on a new journey. When I say we, I mean my husband. We embarked on a new journey, right? And so as you saw or in the earlier part of this video, my husband just washed his hair. And so 3 days after said journey, 3, 1, 2, 3, after said journey, he decided he wanted to take his locks out. So, needless to say, I'll put the date on there what it was. I don't remember what date that was. You? Mm-mm. We don't remember the date, but I'll have the date because I know when I recorded. So I will put the date on the screen of when we actually started his lock journey over again. The finished result of it. You'll see that in the beginning of the beginning of this video. But now, as you can see, he has no locks. Is there something you want to say for yourself, sir?
You know, it was random. When I asked her to do it, and it wasn't thought out. Mm-hmm. And I was like, yeah, let me just get locks again. And she didn't really want to do it.
No.
At first.
I didn't.
And but she did it. It took a lot of time to do it. I was really happy about it.
Turned out great.
It turned out good. We only had to do like 1 or 2, like 2 locks. We had to separate 2 locks, redo 2 locks on the top because they were just a little too thick. But we it was good. It was great. Mm-hmm. I was proud of her. I didn't know she could do that. You know what I mean? As well as she did it.
I didn't know I could do it.
But I had later that night. I had laid down and like the back of my head was just itching super bad. Yeah. And I was like, no, I think it was the second night. Mm-hmm. I was like, damn, why the back of my head itching like this? And then I started getting flashbacks of all the times where all the itchiness, me scratching my head over and over, especially in the back area. Cause like my scalp, it gets really cookie crunch. Dandruff. You know what I mean? Dandruff really bad, especially in the back areas. And then it's like when you wash your hair, when you got locks, the more mature they are, like shampoo gets stuck in them, oil, dirt from your own head, the elements and everything. And I was just asking myself, like, do I really want to do this again? Do I really want to do this for the next couple years and you know, just, you know, go through this whole process, not being able to wash my hair as many times as I would like. And so I started looking up videos and I was trying to keep myself like just, you know, staying optimistic about it, but I was just like, I don't think I want to do this again, you know? And if I ever wanted to do it again, I think that confirmed that I don't want to do it again. If not again, for a long time. I actually enjoy like being able to have my hair how it is now. Is having locks, it takes a lot to manage. A lot of people don't think it do. But depending on your scalp and everything, I think some people head or hair type really perfect for locks. But for me, it looks good on pictures, but it's just really, you know, frustrating to take care of. So here we are again with this.
Because technically, when I would twist his locks, and I would wash them sometimes for him, but when I would twist them and do it, that's pretty much it for me. He on his own. Yeah. Throughout, you know, until it's time.
Throughout the next few months.
Yep. He on his own.
Yeah.
That's pretty much how it was.
Yeah.
You know, because it wasn't a lot that.
What can you do? You can't comb. You can't brush nothing. You just, you know, to each his own. And I just feel like right through here, I just got to stick with this. I love my hair a lot.
Yeah, you got nice hair.
It's growing really fast. Yep. Keeps getting longer and longer. And I mean, to be honest, like I'm sticking to a style that's pretty much like I still have locks. And the benefit of it is that I can still look like I got locks, but I can also comb them out and clean my whole head.
And get to your scalp.
And get to my scalp and everything.
Not have build up. Crazy build up. Y'all just don't understand. Like, I would have like bubble gum inside of my locks.
You know what I'm saying? And as we got as time went on, we got more knowledge on how to take care of them. But it was like it don't matter. Like you still gonna have chewing gum type build up in your locks. You might have to rub your fingers through there and pick it out. Then I have to do lock baths with the apple cider vinegar, baking soda, water down the shampoo so it don't start, staying in my locks. Like using certain oils, and if you don't use the right type of oil, then it get really bad.
And that's the thing. Like with his hair, the way it is now, the only thing we use this here is regular water,
rose water.
Rose water, 100% rose water.
Yeah.
Y'all can't see that. It's kind of, well, whatever. You get it. This is from Farmasi. So, but we got some kind that we bought off Amazon too. It don't really matter as long as it's 100% rose water. So we just use rose water and dilute it with regular water and Blue Magic.
Yeah.
That is it. And his hair loves it. I, put it in sections. I use a good amount. And he just washed his hair, so his hair was wet, but his hair, I think, is low porosity, or whichever one. It takes a while to get the moisture in, and then it leaves. So it might be high porosity. I don't know, but it's almost like his hair. It don't even look. It look wavy, but it don't look wet. But then when you touch it, it still stays damp a little bit longer. When it's in its style. But like before it gets in the style, it dries really quick.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Speaking of dry, my locks would be so dang dry. Like you could just snap it in half type.
Yeah.
And then my roots would be hurting. But I feel like with the thicker locks, it would have been more. It would have been better than having like 100+ locks. The set that she did, it was like 30 something, like 33.
Yep.
So I feel like it would have been.
Because how many did you have last time?
Like 100+.
Yeah.
Probably like 109 or something like that.
Yeah, he had a lot of locks.
You can make these a little thick too.
Oh yeah, I am.
Thank you.
I got you.
So I'm just like I'm enjoying seeing my hair. You know what I mean? I'm enjoying like I was rocking a fro for a while, and I actually like how that look on me sometimes.
Yeah, his fro looked nice, and actually it was funny. When he took the locks out, I was a little upset because I was like, I could have actually just put him in a style right from that. But his fro looked really nice because it was like a whole bunch of little coils in his hair. Because the way that I actually did the locks was I interlocked them, but I did like the comb, what do you call it? Comb coil type thing. So when he actually took them out, his fro looked really nice.
Yeah. And
it had like the little, like very tight coils all in his hair.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, all right. I ain't mad. They look nice.
Yeah.
I was though, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. But,
I know. Yeah, I was more so sorry that I had to, do all that.
Yeah.
And but it's just not time for me with the locks.
Yeah.
It's just not. You gotta be committed. Like you just gotta be committed with locks, or else years later. You're going to pay for it. You're going to have all kind of, like I said, bubble gum and Tootsie Pops, Tootsie Rolls all up in your locks. What's some little, they kind of like Laffy a little bit.
Now
like
later?
Fruities.
Oh,
yeah,
the
you have
Fruities.
A bunch of like Fruities all up in your head. Like,
y'all saw how it looked in the other video. Y'all saw how it literally looked like powder because he was putting heat on his hair. And I kept telling him like, babe.
Yeah.
You need to stop blow drying your locks so much because what it's doing is it's pretty much just cooking the product, whatever we had in there. You know what I'm saying? It's literally.
And my hair would smell. It would stink when I would wash it afterwards.
Yeah,
It had a stink. Like it's just.
Yeah, it was just time.
Yeah.
It was time to let it go. It was cool at first, but then it's like, all right. What am I doing? It was cool at first. It was like, yeah, let's let this go. But anywho, I'm pretty much just gonna go ahead and finish this style out. And y'all seen this style before, but just because of the transition, I will show you when we're done. So you got anything else you need to add?
like I said, locks. If you're gonna do it, be committed to it. That's all I gotta say. If not, don't do it. You know what I mean? Don't waste your time. Don't waste other people's time, and don't waste your money because if it wasn't for Crystal, I would have to go to like go to a loctician or something and pay
and they be
$200, $300 for a retwist and a wash. I'm like,
man,
what?
Some people charge like $400.
Oh yeah.
Well, he did buy me a new wig though.
Yeah.
Not because of that, but just cause.
Yeah, just because.
So anyway,
But it's just if you ain't gonna be committed to it, don't do it.
Yeah, that's very true. I agree. Yeah, as you'll be spending your money, and I understand the misconception is, oh, I got locks, I ain't really got to do nothing to my hair. But it's not necessarily the hair, it's your scalp. That's the problem. If you don't take care of your scalp, the hair is not going to grow healthy. You know what I'm saying? And then
the shaft of your locks start thinning out.
And then on top of that, we didn't really know what we were doing when we first started his locks. So we were using butters and creams and the lock stuff when we first started.
Gels.
Yeah, the gels and stuff when we first.
Stay away from that stuff.
Yeah, don't just get you a nice pure oil. Now the reason, like I said, we use Blue Magic. It's probably not the most best thing, but he has access to be able to wash it out. So you don't want to use something in a lock style where it's just going to stay in there. You know what I'm saying? For 3 months at a time.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, I think that's all I have.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right, you guys. Well, I'll show you the finished results. And, see you later. All right, you guys. We're back. I don't even know if that took an hour or not, but we're done. So his hair looks nice. Turn to the left, boo. There you go. Turn to the right. A little bit more. Boom. There you go. So, finito. Finished result. Good night, y'all. See y'all soon. You got anything to say? Peace out.